Hey guys, welcome to my kingdom. If you like my content, please consider supporting me. Link in the description below, guys.
In the dim glow of candlelight and jazz, two figures rise from the depths of darkness. One stitched from shadow and song, the other crawling from the underworld of nightmares. Oogie Boogie, the boogeyman of Halloween Town, and Dr. Facilier, the shadow man of New Orleans, are more than simple Disney villains. They are reflections, two sides of the same spectral coin, bound by rhythm, sin, and the art of manipulation. One thrives on fear, the other on temptation. One devours those who fall into his lair, the other seduces them into walking willingly to their own doom. They are not monsters of brute strength, they are dealers, performers, illusionists. They do not chase their victims, they make their victims come to them. Tonight, on Fedrick Fantasy Kingdom, we step into the gambling halls of the underworld to discover what connects these two dark icons, and why both were doomed by the very forces they believed they controlled. Oogie Boogie was never human. He was not cursed, nor wronged, nor betrayed. He is chaos given life, the primal fear that crawls out when reason sleeps. His body is made of insects, his soul a patchwork of laughter and cruelty. He exists because fear must exist. He is Halloween made flesh. Dr. Facilier, meanwhile, was a man ambitious, charming, hungry. He gazed at the shining wealth of New Orleans and wanted his share. But in a city that danced between faith and magic, he reached beyond the living world. He forged a pact with the other side, spirits who promised power for a price. From that moment, Facilier became a man of masks, a gentleman by day, a dealer of souls by night. Iggy was born darkness. Facilier chose it. And that single choice defines the roads they walk. Neither villain rules with armies or legions, they command audiences. Oogie Boogie is the embodiment of chaotic spectacle. His lair, a twisted casino lit by toxic green light, is a stage of cruelty and games. Dice roll, wheels spin, and screams become the music of his delight. His victims are not just prisoners, they are performers in his deadly show. Dr. Facilier, too, is an entertainer. His charm is velvet, his smile rehearsed, his magic choreographed to the rhythm of jazz. He dances as he deceives, his shadow twisting with every beat. He doesn't trap souls with fear, he lures them with desire. He offers what you want most, until the price is due. Both of them thrive on control through performance. But where his power is loud and grotesque, Facilier's is quiet and hypnotic. One overwhelms you, the other convinces you. Oogie Boogie presents himself as a ruler, a king of nightmares feared by all. But even kings have servants. He commands lock, shock, and barrel. Mischievous tricksters who serve him out of fear, not loyalty. They bring him victims, but betray him the moment danger rises. Iggy's rule is fragile, built on intimidation, not respect. Facilier mirrors this in a subtler form. He too has servants, but his are unseen. The shadows of the other side whisper his commands, drag victims into his games, and enforce his deals. Yet, unlike Oogie, Facilier's servants are his masters in disguise. He believes he controls them, until the moment they come to collect what's owed. Both rule through power they don't fully understand. Both build empires on the loyalty of slaves. And both are slaves themselves to darker forces. Oogie's strength is physical, his body is a living weapon, his laughter a weapon of madness. He fights through brute presence and overwhelming chaos. His entire identity depends on being feared. Facilier's strength is psychological. His words are poison wrapped in silk. He doesn't need to frighten you, he needs to make you agree. His victims signed their own fate, seduced by the illusion of freedom. Here lies their greatest contrast. Oogie imposes fear on others. Facilier plants it inside them. And yet both are performing the same illusion, control. Oogie hides his emptiness behind confidence. Facilier hides his terror behind charm. Neither realizes that true control was never theirs to begin with. The ending of both villains reveals their deepest truth. Oogie Boogie, once unmasked, collapses. When Jack Skellington tears away his burlap shell, his invincible form disintegrates into a swarm of crawling insects, pathetic, fragile, meaningless. His terror was only a performance, his confidence only fabric sewn over decay. He dies not screaming, but falling apart, undone by what he truly was inside. Facilier meets a darker end. When his debts come due, the shadows he commanded rise up to claim him, dragged into the very realm he once used. His screams echo through voodoo smoke as the spirits seal him in an eternal contract. He becomes what he feared most, a puppet in the hands of his own masters. Oogie dies because his illusion is exposed. Facilier dies because his illusion becomes real. Both pay the same price, the cost of believing they were untouchable. If we strip away their colors, their music, and their humor, what remains are two ancient archetypes. Two faces of evil that mankind has always feared. Oogie Boogie is the fear of the unknown, the monster under the bed. He does not tempt, he devours. He reminds us that fear itself can eat us alive. Dr. Facilier is the fear of our own desires. He tempts, he whispers, he makes us complicit in our downfall. He is not the monster we flee from, he is the one we become. Oogie feeds on the screams of others. Facilier feeds on the choices of his victims. Both reveal the same truth. Evil does not always strike from the shadows. Sometimes it asks you to dance. Both characters endure because they embody more than villainy. They represent style as power. The swing of a cane, the roll of dice, the rhythm of a song. They are reminders that darkness can be seductive, that horror can wear a smile. They prove that charisma can be deadlier than violence. And perhaps that is why, decades later, their laughter still echoes in our memories. Oogie's world is made of nightmares that make us laugh. Facilier's world is made of dreams that make us fear. And between them stands a single idea, that power, whether born of fear or desire, always comes with a cost. Oogie Boogie and Dr. Facilier are brothers in darkness. One stitched from madness, the other sewn from ambition. Both gamble with souls, both lose. Oogie believes in luck, Facilier believes in fate. But in the end, both discover the same cruel truth. The house always wins. They are the gamblers of the underworld, the dancers on the edge of damnation, the laughter before the fall. Welcome back to Fedrick Fantasy Kingdom.
And happy Halloween, guys!
Fedrick, you finally